Hello, everyone. I am Bradley J from the big 94.5 Country, and of course, gearing up for the Kicker Country Stampede at the Heartland. And one of the things that we have done is we have made a partnership with you know what? I'm just going to bring people on and we're going to talk about this partnership that we're doing for the Kicker Country Stampede. First, I'd like to introduce Larry Riggins. He is the GM here at Alpha Media. Larry, how are you today?
Doing great. Thank you, Bradley.
You're welcome. Somebody else we have are two special guests today. Trooper Ben from the Kansas State Highway Patrol. Hello, Trooper Ben.
Hi.
And also, Trooper Don is going to join us today as well. There he is. Hello, Trooper Don. Oh, we might have audio problems with Trooper Don.
There we go.
We got him. Well, before we get into what we're doing here, the Be the One, I want to tell a little story. Something that happened to my family a few years ago. We knew this family. They had a little girl. We kind of brought her in. She was like family to us. And one night, this will probably make me cry, but one night, her and her husband were driving to Nebraska, and they had switched places. So she was driving, and her husband was in the passenger side seat, and they got struck by a drunk driver, and she passed away, and her husband lived. And so this designated driver, this Be the One campaign is very personal to me. I know it is for a lot of people out there. I know a lot of people have lost people, but my mom and I talk about this little girl, and every time we just think like, what if just all the different scenarios, but a designated driver, this couldn't have happened. And this is why this is very personal to me, and I love being a part of it because hopefully it'll help somebody save a life, if that's what it comes down to. And sorry about the tearing up, but I want to start with talking to Larry Riggins, our GM of Alpha Media. Larry, this is something that has came together with Kicker Country Stampede, or Be the One. And what I want to know, Larry, is how did this partnership come about, and what makes it so important for Alpha Media to be a part of this Be the One campaign?
Yeah, thank you, Bradley. Actually, this isn't our first campaign with the Kansas Department of Transportation. We've been working together now for 4 to 5 years. This particular campaign came together. Doug Ballou came to us and said, look, we want to do something that helps save lives, helps create awareness for those that are at Kicker Country Stampede, and is just one of those things that hit us that, look, this is something that really fits with what we do at Alpha Media Topeka and the concern that we have for people in our community. The Be the One campaign really focuses on keeping people safe. Alpha Media has a big microphone to be able to talk to a lot of people. We've been involved with Kicker Country Stampede now for 25 years. It's a great way to get the message out there that you need a designated driver. We want people to go to Kicker Country Stampede. We want them to have a great time. We've come out of a rough year, and people want to go out and enjoy the sun and enjoy some great country music. They're going to have a few drinks, and that's where we want this campaign to have impact. That if you're going to have a few drinks out there, have a plan. Know who your designated driver is. Make sure that you think about this before you go and plan ahead and have a designated driver. So it really is about, we want people to have a great time. We really do, but we want people to be safe. The worst thing that could ever happen is somebody leaving an event like Kicker Country Stampede or whatever it is. You may be just in the backyard having a few beers with a friend or two, and it can happen that quick. So we want people to be safe, and this was a great way to get that message out and to make sure that you have a designated driver and you're safe leaving this event.
It is, Larry. Thank you so much. And it is like just to be on the radio and talking about this and sharing stories and letting people know that you're going to save a life being a designated driver. Drive to Zero Coalition, we got a lot of sponsors to thank. The Drive to Zero partners, Kansas Department of Transportation, of course, Alpha Media USA, Kansas Traffic Safety Resource Office, also the Cherokee County Sheriff, KU Jayhawk Buddies, and of course, our friends at the Kansas Highway Patrol. Now, Trooper Don, I want to bring you on because the Drive to Zero Coalition, you know it better than I do. Talk a little bit about what that is and how it's going to help people.
Well, it's the Highway Patrol partnering with a lot of different agencies. And when you guys signed up 5 years ago to help us spread the word, to get people to change behavior, say it is okay to call a designated driver or use Uber, use a rideshare program of some sort. That's all we're trying to do, is to get people to make that conscious decision to lower our numbers and make a difference in Kansas. Reduce the injuries and fatalities on the roadway.
What's funny is you bring that up to do a rideshare. When I had a girlfriend, and yes, Larry, I did have a girlfriend at one time back in the day. She actually called me. She called me from, I can't remember what, it was like an hour away. And she said, hey, my friends and I, we've been drinking. We can't drive. Will you come pick us up? And this was like 11, 12 o'clock at night. I got out of bed, put my shoes on. It was somebody I cared for, somebody I wanted to make sure did not get hurt, her or her friends. Drove an hour, picked her up, brought her and her friends home, and we got home safe. I mean, it is that simple. I had another friend who called her parents. I mean, a designated driver. Pick up the phone and call someone. Be the one. Now, I'm going to bring Trooper Ben on because I have something fun that I want to ask him about. Trooper Ben, meet the tweeting troopers. Tell me you're famous for being on Twitter. What is that all about?
Yeah, it's just something we've been involved in. Years ago, we jumped on Twitter to really be able to tell the story of the Kansas Highway Patrol, to recruits, to speak to this uniform that I love, and to deliver safety messaging to people all across Kansas and really further about making smart choices. Just as this, being the designated driver, DD, be the one, I'm making sure we're making smart choices. And Twitter is one of our platforms that we use, as well as the wide variety of others, but Twitter is the one that I mainly use and what I'm most known for. It's a great time to tell our story and smile with others, and that's what I look forward to for the 25th Kicker Country Stampede that's coming up under 10 days from now. So I'm excited for that.
One of the things that when I was growing up, as a child, you learn police officers, go to them, if you need something or whatever. I get a little bit older, and all of a sudden I was just kind of I was scared. And I got shy and I got intimidated by seeing a police officer, not even being like pulled over or anything like that. But now it's just so interesting how you can reach out through Twitter, through different organizations, that you can reach out and be that smiling face that when somebody sees you, they're like, they're a person, they're cool, just like, whoever is. I think that is so awesome what you guys do. Now, one of the things that the Kansas Highway Patrol is going to have at our booth at the Kicker Country Stampede is the experience the Red Bus driving simulator. I think Larry needs to experience this. So Trooper Don, tell Larry what he's going to experience when he gets in.
Hey, Larry, come on down. We're going to put you in the seat. We'll turn you loose, let you do some driving. And it's a driving simulator where we're going to put you through some different courses and challenge your abilities. And then you'll be able to see some impairment issues. If you we may do some little experiment with Larry. We may have him do something. Who knows? And we'll see how good he drives one way and how good he drives another.
I've never seen Larry drive one of our buses here, or our vans here at the radio station. So I think that's a good idea. Larry, real quick, are you up for that? Are you up for the challenge?
I'm ready. Bring it. I'm ready.
One of the cool things that we're also going to have at our booth at the Kicker Country Stampede is you can register for Yeti coolers. Now, Larry, you know something about this. A Yeti cooler. Explain to people why they need to get this Yeti cooler and register for it.
Well, I'll tell you, the great coolers. In fact, got them right here at the radio station, getting ready to be given away. But if you're a designated driver, you come by the booth and you register, and you have a chance to win that cooler and tickets to the 2022 Kicker Country Stampede. So your chance to win, your chance to do a great thing and help keep people alive. help keep people safe during Kicker Country Stampede.
Yes, I knew. That's why I brought Larry in like towards the end, because I knew we had big news about next year's Kicker Country Stampede. So stop by our booth and get signed up and win you a Yeti cooler. It is the Drive to Zero Coalition. Be the one. Eliminate serious injuries and crash fatalities. Now, I want you to know, 1 in 5 crash fatalities in Kansas is attributed to alcohol. And the troopers don't want to see you on the highway, on the street, in an accident like that. So swing on by and see us. Again, I want to thank Trooper Ben, Trooper Don, and Larry Riggins for being on the StreamYard video talking about the Drive to Zero Coalition. Be the one. And thanks to Drive to Zero partners, our Kansas Department of Transportation, Alpha Media USA, Kansas Traffic Safety Resource Office, the Kansas Highway Patrol, Cherokee County Sheriff, and KU Jayhawk Buddies. Again, thank you all for being on this StreamYard video and for getting the word out. Remember, be the one. That's what we're asking you to do. Thank you.